Hello ETT lovers, Wlad here, your Brazilian coach. Welcome to 11 Table Tennis Advanced Training Program. It's time to take your game to the next level. In the previous video, we discussed about the right side spin loop. Now let's reverse it and talk about the left side spin loop. On your ball machine, you're gonna check boxes 7.1, 0.2, and 0.3 for this lesson. Starting with 7.1, a left side spin loop on the backhand side. So you already know the theory. If we go with the spin in favor of the spin, we have to brush hard. If we go against the spin, we have to control this ball carefully. And we have an option in between, which is opening the angle, short stroke up. The theory behind this is a straight line breaks the curve. So the left side spin is the curve. We can break it with a straight line up or a straight line down if you're a chopper, for example. In this case now, the backhand side is easier to brush on the left side of the ball. So this is gonna be our aggressive shot now, which is the opposite from the previous video. So in favor of the spin, which is left side of the ball now, elbow up, engage your whole body. Use your wrist to brush as hard as you can. If for some reason you don't have enough power or time to generate this power, open the angle, lift the ball up, targeting the center of the table. That's gonna keep the pace, keep some spin. It's not as aggressive, but it's not a defensive shot either. Straight line, breaking the curve. In this case, a straight line up. And if you feel like changing the spin, being more defensive, you can choose the right side of the ball, guiding the ball carefully to the other side. No effort, because we are going against the spin. The spin is on the left side of the ball, and we are hitting the right side of the ball. Notice the spin, the ball trajectory, changing completely to the right side now, to the right side of our opponent. So now checking box 7.2, the same left side spin loop comes to the forehand side. Going against the spin on the forehand side, in this case, is going to be easier, hitting the right side of the ball. Lifting up, you might have to open the angle a little bit more, bending the wrist out, always targeting the center of the table. And if you want to be very aggressive, you have to lower the body even more, taking the ball in front of you and hitting as hard as you can on the left side of the ball, which is the hardest part on the forehand side. It was the easiest one on the backhand side, but the forehand is the opposite. It's very aggressive, but anatomically it's a very hard shot. You have to brush as hard as your opponent did. You basically have to hit this ball above your shoulder, which is not very easy. To play safe, open the angle, lift up, short stroke, targeting the middle of the table. Straight line, breaking the curve. In this case, straight line up. And now against the spin, no effort, hit the right side of the ball carefully, let the arm go, send this ball to the right side of your opponent. Notice that I'm reversing the spin now. It's more passive, but it's a good option to control. It's hooking the ball to the right side, but gentle. When you feel comfortable on both sides, check box 7.3 for random loops all over the table. Now that you're mastering the side spin loop variations, next video we're going to start talking about the short game. Download this ball machine setup to follow the whole advanced training program. If you want to learn more about this specific technique, consider having a private session with me sometime where I can help you adjusting to your game. All details and my contacts are in the description below. If you have any questions or suggestions, leave in the comment section. Have fun and I'll see you soon.